Welcome to this complete guide to understanding road signs. In this video, we'll explain the meaning behind 50 essential signs you'll see every day on the road. Whether you're preparing for your driving test or simply looking to become a safer, more informed driver, this is the perfect place to start. Stick with us as we break down each sign and explain what it means for you as a driver. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss more expert driving lessons. Let's get started. First, this is the National Network Route sign, and it means the road you are traveling on is part of the national network of major highways. These routes link key cities and regions, providing vital connections for long-distance travelers, freight transport, and regional commerce. This is the horses sign, and it warns that horses may be present on or near the road ahead. Drivers should slow down, remain calm, and give plenty of space when passing, especially in rural areas where riders or loose horses might appear suddenly on the roadway. This is the breakdown assistance sign, and it indicates the location of a facility or service point where drivers can receive help if their vehicle breaks down. Drivers should note this in case of emergency, knowing that assistance is available ahead. This is the added right lane sign, and it means that a new traffic lane will be added on the right-hand side of the road ahead. Drivers should prepare for merging traffic and adjust their speed and position to accommodate vehicles entering the expanded roadway. This is the direction to a motorway at the junction shown sign, and it guides drivers toward the correct turn or ramp to access the motorway at the upcoming junction. This helps travelers quickly transition onto faster, limited-access highways for long-distance or regional travel. What kind of roadside service is indicated here? B. Breakdown assistance. What type of lane addition is communicated by this sign? A. Added right lane. What type of national route is marked by this sign? C. National Network Route. This is the traffic has priority over vehicles from the opposite direction sign, and it means that drivers traveling in your direction have the right of way. Oncoming traffic must yield to you, but drivers should still approach cautiously and be prepared to stop if needed for safety. This is the watch for fallen rock sign, and it warns that rocks or debris may have fallen onto the road ahead. Drivers should slow down, stay vigilant, and avoid driving too close to the edge of cliffs or steep slopes in case loose rocks are present on the road surface. This is the bear area sign, and it alerts drivers that bears may be crossing or roaming near the roadway ahead. This is particularly important in wooded or mountainous regions. Drivers should reduce speed and remain highly alert to avoid dangerous encounters with wildlife. This is the end of no parking sign, and it marks the point where a previously enforced no parking zone ends. Beyond this sign, drivers are permitted to park again, subject to any other local restrictions or signage that may apply. This is the Do Not Enter the Traffic Lane Directly Below sign, and it means that drivers must not enter the lane directly beneath this sign. This restriction is often used to prevent unsafe lane changes or entry into reserved or restricted lanes. This is the Straight Ahead or Right Ahead sign, and it means drivers can choose to either proceed straight or make a right turn at the upcoming junction. Left turns are not permitted here, so drivers should plan their movement accordingly and stay in the correct lane. This is the Curve with Side Road, Right sign, and it warns that a curve to the right is ahead, and a side road will intersect the main road along that curve. Drivers should reduce speed, remain vigilant, and watch for vehicles entering or exiting the side road as they navigate the bend. What change in cycling infrastructure is indicated here? A. Bicycle lane ends. What natural hazard is warned about on this sign? B. Watch for fallen rock. What traffic priority rule is shown here? A. Traffic has priority over vehicles from the opposite direction. This is the contraflow bus lane which pedal cycles sign, and it indicates a dedicated bus lane operating in the opposite direction of general traffic, and it may also be used by cyclists. Drivers should avoid entering this lane unless specifically authorized. This is the speed camera ahead sign, and it warns that a speed enforcement camera is located ahead. Drivers should check their current speed, ensure they are within the legal limit, and proceed with caution. Violations will likely result in automatic fines. This is the Road Works Ahead sign, and it alerts drivers that road maintenance or construction is taking place up ahead. Drivers should be prepared for temporary lane closures, detours, and changes in traffic patterns. Slowing down and staying alert is essential. This is the two-way traffic sign, and it indicates that the road ahead carries vehicles traveling in both directions. Drivers must stay to their side of the center line and exercise extra caution when passing or turning, as opposing traffic will be present. This is the added right lane, entering roadway sign, and it warns that a new lane will merge into the road from the right. Drivers should be aware of merging traffic and adjust their speed and position to maintain smooth and safe traffic flow. This is the junction on a bend sign, and it means that an intersection is located on a curve ahead. Drivers should reduce speed, stay alert, and check their mirrors carefully. Vehicles may be entering or exiting from the side road, and visibility could be limited. This is the Keep Right of Obstacles sign, and it instructs drivers to pass to the right side of any obstacles, such as construction barriers, traffic islands, or medians. Following this guidance helps maintain orderly and safe traffic movement. What type of enforcement or monitoring is ahead? C. Speed camera ahead. What lane addition is taking place at this point? A. Added right lane entering roadway. What obstacle navigation instruction is given here? B. Keep right of obstacles. This is the horse-drawn vehicles sign, and it warns that horse-drawn carts or carriages may be using the road ahead. Drivers should slow down, provide ample space when passing, and avoid sudden movements or loud noises that could startle the animals. This is the dip sign, and it warns drivers that a low point or depression in the road is coming up. Drivers should reduce speed as they approach the dip, especially during wet conditions, where water can collect and create unexpected hazards or cause discomfort if driven over too quickly. This is the bus stop sign, and it indicates that a designated area ahead is used by buses to pick up or drop off passengers. Drivers should be prepared to slow down and yield if a bus is pulling in or out of the stop, and should never block the area reserved for buses. This is the no stopping middle sign, and it means that stopping or parking is prohibited in the middle section of the road. This is often used in areas where the center of the roadway is reserved for turning lanes or emergency vehicle access. This is the architecture sign, and it highlights that a point of architectural or historical interest is located nearby. Drivers may wish to follow local signs or directions to visit significant landmarks. This is the Keep Minimum Distance Shown sign, and it instructs drivers to maintain at least the specified distance from the vehicle in front of them. This is especially important in tunnels, on motorways, or in areas with heavy traffic. What type of road condition does this sign indicate? A. Dip. What stopping restriction is indicated here? C. No stopping middle. What kind of point of interest is identified by this sign? B. Architecture sign. This is the uneven road sign, and it warns that the road surface ahead may be rough, bumpy, or uneven. Drivers should reduce speed, hold the steering wheel firmly, and proceed with caution to avoid discomfort or potential damage to their vehicle. This is the hollow square emergency diversion route marker sign, and it indicates that an emergency diversion route is in place. In the event of road closures or major incidents, drivers should follow these marked routes to bypass the affected area safely. This is the small wild animals sign, and it warns that small wildlife such as rabbits, squirrels, or similar animals may cross the road ahead. Drivers should slow down and remain alert, particularly in rural or wooded areas. This is the side road ahead sign, and it means that a side road will intersect the main road up ahead. Drivers should remain aware of vehicles entering or crossing from this side road and adjust their speed or position as needed to maintain safety. This is the wild fowl sign, and it warns that wild birds such as ducks, geese, or swans may be crossing the road. This is particularly important near wetlands, lakes, or rivers. Drivers should slow down and be ready to stop, as birds may move unpredictably across the roadway. This is the curve with tangent from side right sign, and it means that the road will curve to the right, followed by a straight section or tangent beyond the curve. Drivers should reduce speed to safely navigate the curve. This is the curve with crossroad right sign, and it warns that a right-hand curve ahead includes a crossroad intersecting it. Drivers should reduce speed and stay alert for vehicles entering or crossing the main road while navigating the curve. This is the traffic merges from the left sign, and it means that traffic will be entering your lane from the left-hand side. Drivers should check mirrors, adjust speed, and allow space for merging vehicles to join the flow of traffic safely. This is the fire station ahead sign, and it alerts drivers that a fire station is located nearby. Emergency vehicles may suddenly exit the station with lights and sirens active. Drivers must be prepared to yield and should never block the station's access routes. What kind of road alignment is ahead? A curve with tangent from side right. What traffic merging pattern is shown here? A. Traffic merges from the left. What type of road connection is indicated here? C. Side road ahead. This is the cycle hire sign, and it indicates the presence of a bike rental station nearby. Often found in city centers or tourist areas, this service promotes cycling as an eco-friendly way to explore or commute. This is the falling rocks sign, and it again warns that the road ahead is prone to rock slides or falling debris. Drivers should reduce speed and stay vigilant, avoiding unnecessary stops in areas where loose rocks could fall from nearby slopes or cliffs. This is the side road, left sign, and it warns that a side road intersects the main road from the left ahead. Drivers should remain aware of vehicles entering from this side road and be prepared to adjust speed or position accordingly. This is the number of route reached from a motorway exit road sign, and it informs drivers which numbered routes or destinations they can access by taking the upcoming motorway exit. This helps drivers make informed navigation decisions and select the correct exit for their intended route. This is the roadworks sign, and it means that construction or maintenance work is underway on the road ahead. Drivers should reduce speed, be prepared for possible lane closures or detours, and follow all temporary traffic signs and instructions. This is the 100 yards to a roundabout or the next point at which traffic sign, and it informs drivers that a roundabout or key intersection is just 100 yards ahead. Drivers should reduce speed, prepare to yield at the roundabout. This is the animal-drawn vehicles sign, and it warns that horse-drawn carts or other animal-drawn vehicles may be using the road ahead. Drivers should slow down, provide ample space when passing, and be prepared for slower-moving traffic that may behave unpredictably. This is the diversion for motorists traveling to destination sign, and it indicates a special diversion route has been set up to help drivers reach a particular destination due to roadworks, closures, or incidents. This is the ferry sign, and it indicates that a ferry terminal or crossing is ahead. Drivers should be prepared to follow instructions for boarding the ferry, purchase tickets if required, and wait in designated areas until boarding begins. What distance to an upcoming traffic feature is given here? A. 100 yards to a roundabout or the next point at which traffic. What type of route information is displayed here? B. Number of route reached from a motorway exit road. What cycling-related service is marked by this sign? A. Cycle hire sign. This is the falling rocks sign, appearing again, and it warns that rocks may fall from cliffs or embankments onto the road ahead. Drivers should reduce speed, stay vigilant, and avoid stopping in these areas where rockfalls could pose a hazard. This is the staggered junction sign, and it means that two side roads intersect the main road in a staggered fashion, not directly opposite each other. Drivers should adjust their speed and position accordingly, and be prepared to yield to cross traffic as needed. This is the diversion sign on minor roads or for roadworks, starting to left sign, and it tells drivers that a diversion begins to the left, often on minor roads, due to roadworks or closures. This is the heavy trucks prohibited in this lane sign, and it means that large trucks are not permitted to travel in the lane marked by this sign. This restriction helps preserve lane integrity, prevent congestion, and enhance safety where lane size or weight limitations apply. This is the Goods Vehicles Prohibited sign, and it bans goods vehicles such as delivery trucks or lorries from entering the road or area ahead. This is often used in residential zones, pedestrian-heavy streets, or roads with structural limitations. This is the Railroad Crossing sign, and it means that a railway track crosses the road ahead. Drivers must slow down, prepare to stop if necessary, and only proceed when it is absolutely safe. This is the Pedestrian Crossing Indication sign, and it marks a designated crossing point where pedestrians have legal right-of-way. Drivers must slow down, remain vigilant, and be prepared to stop to allow pedestrians to cross safely. And that brings us to the end of our road sign explanation guide. We hope you now have a clearer understanding of what these signs mean and how they help keep our roads safe. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss more practical driving tips and lessons. Thanks for watching, and as always, drive smart, stay safe, and respect the signs.